Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jess and you can also find me on Instagram and TikTok as Netplan Jess. For my new viewers, welcome, and my returning viewers, welcome back. I'm so excited that you guys are here today. So in my most recent reading journal, my 2022 reflection and review reading journal video, I talked about how I wanted to create a 2022 stat page, but I didn't. Well, it has been really gnawing at me over the past few days, so I decided that I want to go ahead and create my 2022 stats page. So if you're interested in how I put this together, stay tuned. All right, so this may seem like really complicated, but we are going to go ahead and set up my 2022 stats, and I'm going to explain to you kind of what I've done. So I've gone ahead and just basically put a lot of stuff to pencil. So we have my 2022 stats. This is just like the title. Here is where I'm going to put the number of books and the number of pages. This is going to be, I'm thinking maybe like a top 5 books. And then these are going to be the top number 1 book of physical, Kindle, and audio. This is going to be my genre chart, and this is going to be my ratings. So yes, it is. I'm really excited about this. So let's go ahead. I'm going to record this so it's sped up, and I will talk through it just like I've been doing my regular bullet journal videos. So let's start.
I'm going to start off this portion of the video by saying that I am really glad that I did some pre-planning with this bujo and how I wanted to set up these pages. I was initially going to create these pages to put into my Happy Planner reading journal from 2022, but really I just wanted another thing to put in my reading bujo, and this just perfectly fit. So I started off by doing not only the header, but also setting up the books and pages portion so I can be able to write down how many books that I read and how many pages that I read. Most of this information I either got from Goodreads or I got the information from Storygraph. It was kind of a pain figuring out all of this information after the year was over, and I'm actually looking to maybe do a stat page on a monthly basis, so then that way when I do my yearly stats, it'll be a lot easier to have my data. Also, I would like to note that as I'm getting a second look at this, I wish I had used a smaller piece of washi for the books and pages because I feel like so much of the word is cut out, but at this time, I'm perfectly okay with that. It's just something to keep in mind for future stat pages. So this page includes my top 5 books, and then I also decided to have a designated top book of a physical read, a Kindle read, and an audiobook. The stickers that I'm using come from JoJo Apple Print's shop as part of her bookworm collection. I love that I was able to find some pink books like the pink audiobook and the pink Kindle because I kind of went with a very pink theme for this spread. So now we're going to create my actual stats page. Well, the second stats page. So this one is going to include a pie chart of the genres that I read, and it's going to also include a graph of my ratings. So did I rate them 1 star, 2 star, 3, 4, 5, etc. I also wanted to share with you a couple of thoughts that came to mind as I was putting this together. Number one, I don't quite know if the genres that I picked out, if the numbers were actually exact. And a lot of that is because Storygraph gives you really weird genres. So one book could realistically be categorized under both romance and young adult. So I kind of just did the best that I could by manually counting, which was not fun at all. I feel like I did a really bad job on the pie chart, but this was kind of a live and learn situation. And it was more so, I'm just going to have fun creating this and just have something to look back on for future years. But 100%, I do advise that if you are going to be keeping a year stat page, definitely plan out throughout the entire year because it will make it so much easier for you as you are figuring out the data and exactly how you need to create your graphs or your charts. Now we're coming to my ratings graph. I probably should have done this over a full page just because I didn't realize that one of them was going to be so tall and take up the whole vertical length of the page. But again, live and learn type of situation. I initially wanted to do stars for the ratings, but I am kind of horrible at drawing stars. So I just opted for numbers to indicate how many stars that I gave it. And then I just colored in each graph with the same pink color that I used on the other page. So then that way it would bring in more pink to this page because I clearly didn't use a lot of it. So the graph itself is 35 up and each rating is allowed 2 over. So my 1 star I gave to 2 books, which means that they were books that I did not finish. 2 star was given to 2 books. 3 star was given to 36 books, I think. 4 star was given to 70 books, and 5 star was given to 20, I want to say 22 books. So I just did 1 box essentially equaled 1 book. So I've seen some stat pages on Instagram where they actually colored in their ratings graph according to the genres as well. And I was really considering doing that, but then I decided that it just kind of hurt my brain too much. So I just left it all one color. Overall, I super love how these pages have come out. So all that's left is just to finish outlining the headers. And I do plan on adding the pictures for my top 5 and then my top 3 books off camera just for ease. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you enjoy this page. Give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.